So, yeah, hi, this is Charlotte Pierce. I'm the producer of Face the Book TV, publisher at Pierce Press, and vice president on the board of IPNE, Independent Publishers of New England. And today we're talking with we're starting our conference previews. So we're going to just like put little interviews out with our conference speakers and demonstrate, hopefully, that what the kind of value that you'll be getting by attending the conference on November 3rd and 4th. It's virtual. Anyone can come from anywhere in the world. And today, I'd like to welcome Stephanie. Is it Feger? Feger?
Yes, Feger. You got it.
Feger. Good. Yeah, she's with emPower Group. We had her website up here a little while ago. Right there.
I'm even wearing the same shirt. I didn't realize that.
Oh my gosh, you are. And I looked you up on Twitter and I said, like, there's all these Stephanie Fegers. And I said, yeah, that's the hairstyle.
Yep, that's me.
So I did tag you on Twitter. But and then we also have Eddie Vincent, who's our president of IPNE. And so, Stephanie, maybe you can just tell us a little bit. We have like 10 minutes. We don't want to give your presentation away, but we do want to tell people what to expect and what they might benefit, how they might benefit. So,
absolutely. So my background is in marketing, PR, and communications. And when I published my first book, that was where this merged between this love of reading and writing and all of that connected with the skill set I have in marketing and public relations. All these authors started coming to me going, how do you know how to market a book? And I'm like, don't you know how? And they're like, I don't have a clue. Nobody knows. So the emPower PR Group was born out of a need of helping authors, and me being one, learn the unique nuances of how to market it. And so whether you're an author, a publisher, or anywhere in between, we all know books don't just get read. It requires us to get out of our comfort zone to spread the word around that. And so in the journey of working with authors over the years, I've noticed a consistent thread of a request, and that is, well, can you just give me the checklist of what I need? Just give me the checklist. It's just these things, right? Like I'll do those things. And book marketing just doesn't work like that. Every book is different. Every audience is different. Every goal is different, et cetera. So I'm really excited to share an approach that I really love that helps us build a new habit of integrating marketing in very little small, digestible timeframes. So I'm excited to be presenting on a new book that I have that will be coming out in the next couple months called The Book Marketing Habit. And it's how do we take something that feels so big and pull it into small daily approaches so that we are planting seeds and reaping the benefits along the way.
That's awesome. And Eddie, what's the number one issue that our members confront in their publishing careers?
Oh, clearly marketing. I mean, marketing is... that is the hardest for all of us. I do believe, editing and all of the stuff prior to that has its place of being difficult, but marketing is by far the hardest. And getting your brand out there. Who are you? Yeah. I don't think authors understand how branding works. So any help that we can give about branding is good. I mean, there are obviously plenty of authors that do, but there's a bunch that don't.
And I like your approach, like bite size. See, what happens is we have this fire hose of information about book marketing. So how do you focus it and reiterate the things that work every day,
Yeah. And I think in addition to the fire hose, and our books are our babies, right? So we have big dreams for our books and what we want them to do. Pair all of that with the fact that we feel like we need to do all the things. And over time, I found movement for movement's sake just will fall flat, right? When you see authors out there just posting on social, well, that's lovely. That is an opportunity, a avenue for promotion. But if you are coming at it with no strategy, then we have a problem. So part of the approach is I've identified kind of 7 core themes that authors need to focus on based on marketing, and determining what your goals are. You will select a focus for the day or the week, and then identify your movement through that. So it's not like I'm just going to do a post because that's what I should be doing. Well, no, is your goal right now to do, to increase your visibility with your connections? Well, a post might be a right solution, but there's a plethora of other ideas. So I want people to authors specifically to plant seeds that they can really reap later, because
Right.
they're the right ones, not just because they were moving. And so I don't like to move just because. I want to move with purpose.
Yeah, it's just such a good lesson. I don't know if I'm going to learn it at this late stage of my
You
life.
got this.
I can.
Yeah.
Can I?
Do it.
I know. I think I can. I hope spring's eternal.
I believe in you.
Yeah. So when are you going to be on? Do you know what your schedule is yet for November 3rd or 4th? You might not have the schedule yet, but
I'll look. Let me look. I probably have it, but I don't remember. I don't have
that's
it.
okay.
I don't know. I think it might be the 4th, but it could be the 3rd. I don't know. Whenever y'all tell me is when I'll be there.
Believe me, we've done, this is our 3rd or 4th virtual conference, Eddie.
It's a 3rd, I think.
3rd, yeah.
Yeah.
They are just packed with information like this, like Stephanie's. Yeah.
The virtual conference has really expanded IPNE's reach.
Yeah.
People are coming from all over to watch.
That's awesome.
We have a pretty good attendance. For a small group like this, we do have a pretty good attendance. It's always an interesting and fun day.
Yeah.
Because it all just rolls right into one right after the other. There's a small break in between, so people get coffee, etc. But it's just fully packed for the.
And then the people like Stephanie, I don't know where you are. Are you in New England?
I always tell people I'll give you 3 guesses and the first 2 don't count. You haven't picked up on the accent? You have an idea?
Midwest.
Kentucky.
See, we would, chances are you might not be able to come to New England for an in-person conference. I mean, those are always nice.
Sure.
But we get people like you and people from California, anywhere, Alaska.
Yeah.
So we get, a higher concentration of experienced speakers at these.
And I love that. Here's what I find about conferences, virtually or in person. As authors, we need other authors in our world, like our families and friends. They don't get us, right? Like the way that others do.
Yeah.
So I always feel like I'm with my people. And when I'm with my people, like the energy and the excitement comes together and beautiful magic happens. So when people who choose to leverage the written word as a conduit to share a message have a chance to come together and join forces, man, like we are change makers. And I from a marketing lens, I just want to always encourage the change makers out there to not get hindered or hold up on the things that are uncomfortable, and to do it methodically, because a dusty book does no good. Stephanie does not like dusty. I want it read.
And people, we see so many people, they produce the book, they might do a really good job of producing it, but they expect, sometimes they expect that people will beat a path to their door, and it, I just want to write. I just want to write, and it doesn't always work that way. But
when I talk to my authors, I have a weekly meeting with my authors, and when I talk to them through Zoom, it's always about, you need to get out there. I mean, I can only do so much as a publisher, but you need to be in front of the bookstores. You need to be on the social media. You need to be doing events. And all of that needs to be done. And it does fall on the authors. And, a lot of us publishers, we do our best, but people want to see the writer, the author.
And the readers out there don't want to, they don't really care if it's Simon and Schuster. They care if it's Stephen King. They care.
People invest in people. Readers invest in the author. The book just happens to be the way they're doing it. And so I do the same thing. Like, I can teach you the skills. I can even execute some on your behalf. But at the end of the day, you have to believe in you at 100% and go out and talk it, because they will feel that. And and people will take a chance based on that feeling. I'm with you.
Yes. So we'll wrap it up here because we don't want to give away everything. But do you consult on book marketing as well, or?
Oh, absolutely. So the Empower PR Group is a boutique marketing
Okay.
solution for nonfiction authors. And so our business does strategy, execution, trainings, on-demand
Nice.
resources, workshops, etc. So we do all the things, but we also really want, where it's built on empowerment, meaning we want authors to learn and absorb if they want to, so that they can go and run and become their number one advocate.
Yeah, I would say, marketing is a great investment if you need to get consulting or pay for advertising. It's just got to bite the bullet and do it. It's hard to, one thing that's hard to do is to track the analytics and stuff, see what the effect of it is. So maybe we'll hear a little bit more from you about that.
Yes, actually, that's a part that's built into the book marketing habit approach, which is what I'll talk about at the conference.
Okay, good.
It's tracking.
Good. Well, listen, IPNE.org/events. There is a more complicated URL for the registration, but you'll find it there at that easy one. And Stephanie, we are so much looking forward to this. I think our theme for the conference, well, it's always this theme, but make better books and sell more of them.
I love it. Yes. Sell books, people.
Thanks everyone for listening in, and you'll see our next one on the 19th. It's Emily Enger, and it's more marketing, minimalist marketing. And then on the 27th, we have two more speakers, Bridget McGowan Hawkins and Alyssa Berthiaume. And let's see, maybe I have them on here. Yeah. Add to this. There it is. Leon Conrad, he's one of our keynote speakers. Supercharge Your Story, he's pretty well known. And Edie Clark, Leveraging the Power of Video. She's a video producer. So those are coming up. Yay. And you'll find them at our IPNE.org. Thank you so much, Stephanie.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, we'll see you at the conference.
See you at the conference.
Bye.
Bye.